I've just been dealing with so many different things right now. I'm going to get to the tape and just evaluate everything, and I'll leave it at that. We're keeping everything on the table over the next couple of days.
So you're not committing to Zach as your starter for Sunday?
Not right now, not until I'm done evaluating everything. I've got to be able to sit back. I think we all got to be able to sit back and just look at what's best for this organization and this team. And it's not all about the quarterback. I want to be very, very clear. It's not all about the quarterback. There's a lot of things that we can do better as coaches. There's a lot of things that the O-line needs to do better, receivers, running backs, tight ends, play caller. There's defense, everybody, special teams. So I get it where everyone looks at the quarterback and just wants to throw everything on him. It's not always about the quarterback. But there's also an evaluation process to make sure that we're doing what's best for the organization. And that's every position. That's quarterback position, receiver, that's all of them, offense, defense, and special teams. So like I said, I'm a little behind, and it's just things I've got to go through in my own process to make sure that I catch up. So.
Robert, have you said that to Zach yet? Is he aware that he is not guaranteed to start this coming game?
Every player always knows where they stand before they leave this building. So,
how did Zach take that when he was made aware?
Everyone's a professional. I think we've operated the same way day in and day out, and so I think our players are very respectful through that whole process.
Robert, Mike would be the other option for you.
I haven't even thought about it. So just everyone's on the table. So,
can you comment on what your opinion were the way Zach handled himself after last night's game, specifically with you really didn't take any accountability for the mistakes he made and for his performance. What was your take from a head coaching perspective?
Obviously football is an emotional game, and I'm not going to shy away from the fact that I do think he is the ultimate competitor. He wants to win just about as much as anybody. He works as hard as anybody. It means so much to him. Can he be a little bit better in front of you guys, and when he's up here on the podium, and in terms of the expectation that when you are standing in front of the podium, it's our job to take bullets and own it, especially when it's time to own it. Yeah, of course he can, but I don't think it's indicative of how he feels about his team or teammates, and I don't think he is naive to the fact that offense didn't play to the best of their ability while the defense is out there, Paul. I don't think that's what he was trying to convey. I really don't. But yeah, obviously he can be a little bit better, but and I think he'll be better for it.
Do you worry,
Robert? Can you just explain that?
Robert, do you worry about him losing the faith and belief of the locker room?
No. Those guys are in the locker room. They talk to each other all the time. It's probably more of a question for the locker room, but I don't think so. I think these guys understand that. I think players have empathy for one another. They know how hard this job is. They understand it all. And I've said it before, he without sin cast the first stone. We all make mistakes. And I think Zach will, like I said, is it a mistake? Sure. Is this something that he'll get better from? Absolutely.
Robert, what does the process look like over the next 24 hours? Who is involved in this decision?
All hands on deck. So obviously coaching staff, and just going through the tape and trying to figure out what's best for this organization.
Joe involved as well, Robert?
Joe will always be included.
What did you think of Garrett Wilson's post-game comments? It was pretty critical of the offense.
Same thing that, with regards to, it's no different than Zach. He's an ultimate competitor. Just wants to win, just wants to do right, works as hard as anybody. You guys know him. He's very emotional. You see, he's very demonstrative when he's celebrating. He's very demonstrative when he's upset, and you can see it. He wears his heart on his sleeve. And so, him, obviously we always want to be better in front of the media, in front of, and just keep our cool, because it's an opportunity to speak to our teammates. But again, he'll learn from it, but I don't have an issue with it. He calls spade a spade. It wasn't good enough yesterday.